Hi friends! Welcome to Heather's Hipp Yoga. I am so excited you decided to join me today. This class is a lot of fun. It is beginner yoga to cultivate energy for bigger bodies. So we're going to get our heart rates up a little bit. We're going to start to stir the pot with that inner energy and bring it up and out. That way we can feel a little bit more energized during our day. Because there is that very famous, well-known saying, energy begets energy. So, let's get started. You're going to want to make sure you have your yoga props with you, and a pillow and a blanket to use for cushion and padding. So, go ahead, come to that nice, beautiful Sukhasana, or easy pose. Sitting cross-legged, sitting up nice and tall, moving the flesh out of the way, making sure you're on your sits bones, eyes closed, hands in your lap, and just tune in to your breath. Really start to take the time to become familiar with it and how it feels right now. Bring your attention in. Focus on the breath. And go ahead, start to rub the palms of your hands together, creating some energy, some heat, some warmth and friction. Go ahead, cover your eyes and inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead, start to make circles with your fingers, massaging your face muscles, easing them, helping them to relax, smoothing out the wrinkles, the tightness, moving down to your cheekbones, and taking the heels of your hands to draw them down your jaw. And bring your hands to your heart center. Thumbs connected to the sternum, pressing into the palms. And release your hands back to your lap. Okay, great. So we're going to do a little pranayama practice, or breath practice. And this one is called Bhastrika Pranayama. And what it's really going to help us do is start to build and swirl up that energy that we already have inside of us, right? We all store energy within us. It's just a matter of us tapping into it and dispersing it throughout the entire body, okay? So you're going to be inhaling sharply through your nose and exhaling sharply through your nose, right? So it's just... Excuse me. So you're really pumping that pranic pump, right? Your navel's really pumping in as you inhale. Great. Okay. We're going to add one more step to this. Every time you inhale, you're going to shoot your hands up and bring them down on the exhale. You just kind of have your hands in a loose fist. So you shoot them up, you inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay? So go ahead, relax for a second. And we're going to do a couple rounds of this because it's really going to start to bring that energy forward. And I will say if you start to feel a little lightheaded, go ahead, pause for a second. take a breath until you feel normal again, and then go ahead, join back in. It's not unusual for anyone to feel lightheaded when they're truly bringing in fresh oxygen into their body, right? Like, it's super normal. Please be kind to yourself and don't judge yourself. Just take a pause and then drop back in, okay? So you can keep your eyes closed or keep them open, and we're just going to keep going until I tell you to stop. No pressure, just follow along. And you can go ahead, close your eyes and just breathe normally. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead, bring your hands to those soft fists next to your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Take a half breath in and begin. In, out, up, down, up, down, up, down, in, out, in, out. And release your hands down. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Keep breathing normally. Paying attention to the sensations you feel in your body. And then go ahead, fist your hands again nice and light. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Take a half breath in and begin. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And release your hands down. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Noticing the sensations you feel. And go ahead, fist those hands one more time. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Excuse me. Take a half breath in and begin. In, out, in, out, in, out, up, down, in, out. Keep going. And release your hands into your lap. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Suspend the breath. Draw your navel into your spine. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Draw the navel to the spine. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold the breath. Suspend it. Navel to spine. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale. Just breathe. Notice those sensations you feel. Maybe you feel tingling or blood rushing, a pulse of some kind. That's energy that we're cultivating, that we're bringing out and bringing forth. And excellent. Great job, guys. Go ahead, lean back, switch the cross of your legs, and start to Sufi grind. Right? Now we're going to start to stir that energy up like we're stirring a pot. Okay? So inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. Really breathing. And then reverse directions. Inhale forward, exhale back. slowly come to stillness, making the circles smaller one by one. Just feeling how it feels. What do you notice right now? Excellent. Okay, go ahead. Take that right arm across your shoulder. Stretch out just a little bit. Send the shoulders down and switch arms. I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder work today. Lots of strengthening. Really getting that heart rate up, okay? And you can stretch your triceps a little bit, grabbing the elbow, pulling it gently, and then switch arms. And then just shake it out. Shake the hands, shake the shoulders, give a good shimmy. I love a good shimmy. Ooh, shake your face. Okay, let's do it. So coming onto all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, reaching that tailbone back and the crown of your head forward, navel drawn into your spine, pressing into your hands, fully engaged. Breathing deeply, nice and strong. And go ahead, inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart and gaze. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tail. Inhale, drop the belly, breathe. Exhale, round the back, blow out the air. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep moving at your own pace, really moving that air. And after your next exhale, come back to that neutral spine. The crown reaching, tailbone reaching, navel drawn in, and inhale, reach that right foot back, almost as if someone's pulling your heel away from you. Lower the ball of the foot onto the floor, pivot the heel down, put your left hand under your shoulder, and inhale to a side plank. So your top arm goes up. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. And imagine someone's pulling your fingertips up. Draw that navel into the spine. Press through the hands. Use that foot connected to the floor. And perhaps reach the fingertips over the head, creating a beautiful line from the left fingertips to the left foot. And exhale, lower down. Inhale the left foot back, reach it back, press through those hands, navel engaged. Lower the left foot down, turn the heel towards the floor. Make sure that right hand's under your shoulder. And go ahead, reach the arm up. Keep the navel engaged, reaching the fingertips, pressing through that bottom hand, and then maybe stretching those fingertips overhead, reaching, creating that gorgeous line, breathing deeply, loves. And exhale, lower down. And from here, keeping your knees on the floor, we're just going to practice something really quick. Make sure your fingertips are facing the top of your mat. You're going to bend your elbows and lower your chin and chest to the floor. Okay, elbows are in tight and you just lower down and then come to lay on your belly. Hands next to your chest, but as you know, don't put weight on them because we're doing some baby cobra. Press into your feet. Draw the navel into the spine. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Hold it here, reaching forward. Remember, it's not about the height, it's about the length. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. And hover the hands just for a moment. Holding here and exhale, lower. Fabulous. Let's go ahead and press back into downward facing dog. So you can go through tabletop or just go right into it. It's up to you, loves. Press through the hands, tuck the toes, send the tailbone back. Beautiful. Bending the knees. Really trying to send those heels down. Send that tailbone up. Release the head. Nice big breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now we're going to shift forward into plank. And when you do it, you want to make sure you're pressing through your hands. And imagine that somebody is pulling the crown of your head forward and pulling your heels back. Your navel is drawn in, super connected. And then lower your knees down. Excellent. Stay here for a second. We're going to do a little chaturanga practice. So lowering to the mat, tuck your elbows in, lower chin and chest, and swoop forward to baby cobra. And exhale, lower. Go ahead, make a pillow out of your hands. Let your heels fall out and your toes in, and breathe into your lower back. So that was part of what we call chaturanga, going from plank and lowering down to the floor. If you have the upper body strength, you're welcome to go from plank down to here. I don't really have that strength. So you can always bring your knees to the floor and chaturanga down like this, okay? And swoop forward. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead, press back into tabletop, and come to stand. So that knowledge of chaturanga is really going to come in handy right now, okay? Because I'm going to walk you through sun salutations. And if you're like me, you understand the struggle of pulling your pants up. Gets caught in my belly all the time. Okay, so sun salutations, or Surya Namaskar. I'll walk you through it nice and slow. We'll go step by step, and then we're going to run through it a couple times, okay? I will ask you to have patience with yourself as you learn this. It's very intricate, and it's very involved, very engaged, and it's hard. It is. It takes time to build up the stamina and strength for it, and while you're building that, you're doing such good for your body, okay? So be kind, be patient, and thank yourself for being brave enough to try it, right? Okay, we've got our props at the top of our mat. I'm just going to put them right here so I can grab them easily. And come up to your Tadasana. Feet rooted into the ground, legs engaged, tail tucked, navel drawn in, heart lifted, shoulders down, palms facing front. That chin is slightly tucked for that beautiful elongated neck. And then you've got that root lock engaged, that moola bond. So squeeze those bathroom muscles, squeeze them, those kegel muscles, and draw them in and up. fully engaged. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down to forward fold. Remembering you can put your hands on the blocks. Inhale to half lift. Flat back. Reach the crown forward. Reach the tailbone back. Now, exhale, forward fold. And here's where it gets a little dicey. You're going to step back into plank. Burp, burp. Here we are. Lower the knees. Then we're going to chaturanga down to the mat. And we're going to inhale forward to cobra. Woo, that was a lot. Then you're going to exhale, push back, going through tabletop into downward facing dog. Press through those hands, send the heels down, tailbone up. Take one full breath here. And we're going to look towards the top of the mat, towards our hands, and just walk our feet up. Deep, deep. And forward fold. Then we're going to inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to Tadasana. And shake it out. Yeek. Okay, that was one full sun salutation. I'm going to show it to you, okay? And my pants are going to fall down. It's unavoidable. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you this one time and show you how the breath connects with the movement. And just remember, I've been doing this for a while, so I have a little bit more practice with this, okay? But nor am I anywhere near perfect. You'll see. But I'm just right for me. Okay. So we inhale, exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms up. Tadasana. Okay, so that's how I do Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. And you probably saw that I did a little frog hop from plank up to forward fold. And you're welcome to do that if you feel comfortable. Or you can just step your feet up. Okay, take your time. We're going to go through it a few times, nice and slow. And root your feet down, fully engaged. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the legs back to plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale to cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. And inhale, step up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe normal. Adjust your clothes if you need to. And one last time, let's try to smooth this out a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale to cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Close your eyes. Breathe here for a moment. And relax. Shake it out. Adjust the pants. You gotta laugh, right? There's always room for laughter, joy. Go ahead, shake it out. Shake your arms out, shake your legs out. It's a lot of stuff to learn. And you can start to do a little willow tree. You just leave your feet in place and you just start to twist. So we've already stirred up that energy, brought it out, cultivated it, and then we started to build it up, bring it up, and now we're starting to swirl it around, twist it all throughout our body. And now we're going to go ahead and let it come forward, come up as they will. So come to a nice wide stance, heels out, toes in, and go ahead, put your hands on your hips. Oops. Stand up nice and tall, like Superman or Wonder Woman, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer if you're a fan. I don't know. I'm a big nerd in case you didn't catch my drift already. And as you're here, engage the navel, draw it into your spine, lift the heart, shoulders down, and just breathe. And if you feel open to it, you can take your hands, place them behind your back, and just stay there, maybe lifting your gaze. Or you can interlace your fingers, straighten your elbows, and send your hands down. It doesn't have to be super deep. Just stretching, opening the heart. And then you can release your hands. And toes in, heels out, hands on your hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge forward and release your hands down to the floor. Knowing you can always use a prop. If you want to bring your hand there, it's totally cool. And really focus on the decompression of the spine. So really let the head hang, the shoulders hang, and imagine you're creating space in between each vertebrae. We spend a lot of time at our desks, on our phones, with our heads kind of bent forward or our posture not so great. And it really puts a lot of strain and stress on our spine. So this is sort of like a TLC moment for your vertebra. And then go ahead, come on down, make your way down towards the mat. Taking your time. Woo! And let's press back into child's pose. So wide knees, toes touching, release down. Inversions like what we just did, the wide leg forward fold in child's pose. are just so good for your heart health, your brain health, just overall. You know, making it so our heart doesn't have to pump so hard. Giving her a little break. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then use your hands to walk yourself up. Come back to that tabletop. And once again, do that chaturanga. Elbows in, chin, chest down, and shift forward. I always have to shift my boobs forward. We're going to do a little Sphinx pose. So you want your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms facing down, fingertips spread wide, pressing into the floor. Tops of your feet are engaged, so you're pressing into there. You're drawing your navel in through your spine, and you're pressing through those elbows. And the hands, creating length. Right? You've got that string attached to the crown of your head, pulling it up and forward. Your heart is open. Breathing here. And if you have the flexibility right now and it feels good, you can press up to an even deeper back bend. Make sure your shoulders are down. And then you can lower down onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands once more. Turn your heels out and your toes in. Release your glutes. Breathe into your lower back. And just notice how your body feels right now. What do you feel? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel invigorated? What is it? And then let's go ahead and roll over onto the back. Laying down. And draw the knees into your chest. Pressing your lower back into the floor and just rocking side to side. Massaging your back. And then go ahead, put your arms out in a T. Keep your shoulders on the ground and just drape your knees over to the left and turn your head to the right. Making sure both shoulders are on the ground for this lovely little supine twist. Close your eyes. Breathe. And then walk your feet back to center. Draw your knees back into your chest and drape them over to the opposite side. Keeping both shoulders on the ground. Gaze in the opposite direction. Close your eyes. Soften your facial muscles. Walk the feet back to center. Draw those knees back into your chest one final time. And go ahead and move into your Shavasana. Remembering you can always lay down on your back with your feet stretched out or your arms out. You can put pillows under your knees. I sometimes like to put my blocks underneath my knees. And I'll literally lay like this in class. It really helps my lower back release. Sometimes I Shavasana on my side or my stomach. Take a few moments and get comfy. Shavasana is so important. It's a time for your body to truly absorb all the beautiful work it just did. Soak up that energy we just cultivated. So in your Shavasana, laying down on the ground, however is most comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale, sigh. Ha. Inhale, exhale, sigh. Inhale. Exhale, relax and release your facial muscles. Close the lips of your mouth, separate your teeth. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth, relaxing the jaw. Inhale. Exhale, let the full weight of your body sink into the earth, melting like a puddle, releasing any muscles, any tightness. And as you lay in Shavasana in this beautiful and nourishing pose, know that you don't have to stop your thoughts. You can just let them come and go as they please, without any judgment. We all have thoughts. You just let them be. And if at any moment you feel a little overwhelmed with them, tune back into your breath, bringing your attention to where you feel the breath, how it feels. I will let you know when it's time to come out. There is nothing left for you to do right now but Shavasana. to deepen the breath, bringing your attention back to your toes and fingers, bringing movement into them, circling the wrists, circling the ankles. Take the arms and stretch over your head. And rolling over to lay down on one side, perhaps on your left side. And as you lay down on your side, take a moment to reconnect with your breath and the earth. And then come up to a nice, comfortable seat. Bringing both hands to your heart. Connecting to your heartbeat through your hands. Feeling that energy, that life, that radiance. And bringing hands to your prayer mudra. The light that resides within me honors the light that resides within you. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me. It was a real pleasure. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I really love this. It's such a short, compact way to just get the energy flowing, my blood pumping, and my breath moving. And if you enjoyed it too, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share with friends. Much love to you all. Bye.